Early AM. I slept great. It looks like there's another trade request. And this time it's from Micah Parsons of the Dallas Cowboys. The star edge rusher Micah Parsons requests trade and says team won't negotiate. I'm using an Associated Press article. He reported to training camp in California with the Cowboys last week and tried to stay upbeat in a meeting with reporters. His tone changed dramatically in a message posted on X. Here's that message. I did everything I could to show that I wanted to be a Cowboy and wear that star on my helmet, Parsons wrote in an attachment to a post that said, "Thank you, Dallas. Unfortunately, I no longer want to be here. I no longer want to be held to closed door negotiations with my agent present." Parsons finished the lengthy note by saying he had told Executive Vice President of Personnel Stephen Jones he wanted to be traded. The Cowboys declined to comment. Okay, so he's in the final year of his 5-year rookie contract with a salary of $24 million. He's 26 years old. Wants a long-term deal that almost certainly would exceed $40 million in average annual value. Since sacks became an official stat in 1982, Parsons and Pro Bowl Hall of Famer Reggie White are the only players to record at least 12 in each of their 4 seasons. That's solid. Pay this man. Part of the script, right? The 2021 first-round draft pick has 52 and a half for his career. Now, let's get into this breakdown. So I just put this one together. You see the article here? And we just did the Terry McLaurin breakdown. He wants a trade as well. Or he wants a new contract, something like that. I guess it comes with the territory, right? But I think he requested a trade as well. I just dropped that video. So let's play this.
Micah Parsons just broke the internet. One of the best players in the NFL just officially told the Cowboys that he wants out. For months, fans have been asking what's going on with his contract. Well, no one's wondering anymore. In a 3-part Notes app post, Micah revealed exactly what went down with the Cowboys, and he had a lot to say. Most notably, that he no longer wants to play for them. But it's how he got to that point that's most shocking. Micah explains that he wanted to sign an extension with the Cowboys for a while, so much so that he was willing to sign early and risk making less money. Then, back in May, he had what was supposed to be a casual meeting with Jerry Jones about leadership. Contract talks came up, and according to Micah, he told Jerry his agent would follow up to get a deal done. But when Micah's agent did reach out, the Cowboys said the deal was nearly done and then ghosted him. Due to months of silence from the Cowboys and shots being thrown at him in the media, Micah says he has officially requested a trade, and his teammates are riding for him. Multiple players changed their profile photos to pictures of him, and CeeDee Lamb even tweeted, "Just pay the man what you owe him. No need for the extracurricular." Despite all this, reports are saying that the Cowboys still have no intention of trading Micah, who just made it clear he no longer wants to play for them. So it seems this saga is only just beginning.
It's funny how this stuff hits the news for all to see. Do we do that at work? Do you guys go to work and, you share what you make? No, they teach us to be private with it, right? And then now, everyone knows about money expected and, pay this man. We don't do that in our real life. So I just thought that's interesting, right? But this is the world stage. And I showed you in the Terry McLaurin breakdown how that was all connected to Donald Trump with some Hulk Hogan connections. And this is no different. First I want to show you with the language request trade. 55 like Micah Parsons, and you see right in the title of the Associated Press article it says request trade. Notice Parsons and Cowboys as he's requesting this trade from Dallas. Look at how they match up nicely there. You even get 87 with Parsons and Cowboys just like trade. But notice the 102 and the 30 as well with Parsons and Cowboys. This is just the language. This is the team he's currently on. And I'm sure I brought that up in the past, but before we get into the Trump stuff, I just wanted to show you how he connects nicely with his current team here. And as you see, again, request trade has that 55 like Micah Parsons. Well, this is his full name, 185, just like Donald John Trump's full name, 185. Because Donald Trump energy is super heavy in the mainstream, and it has been for quite some time. So we seem to get a lot of these trending stories where his numbers and that energy is going to linger around the characters. I showed it in that last breakdown, and we may go glance at it before we leave here if I feel like it. But look at that 185 in the ABC 123 cipher. Micah Aaron Parsons, Donald John Trump. Now Micah Parsons is trending. This is awesome right here. Interest in purchasing the Cowboys in 1984. Dallas Cowboys founder and owner Clint Murchison Jr. stated his intent. But that looks like Jerry Jones right there, doesn't it? The current owner. But whoever Clint Murchison was stated his intent to sell the team in 84. Trump expressed interest in acquiring the team for 50 million. Remember, Donald equals 50 in the language, but look at how that's equivalent to 151 million in 2024. This popped up when I'm doing the research here. And Dallas Cowboys equals 151. Isn't that amazing? Even Donald Trump equals 48 and interested in purchasing the Cowboys in 84. Let that soak in. I need a drink of my coffee. Isn't that amazing? So you can see how Trump connects here. And even that Dallas equals 49, and you see intended to acquire the team for 50 million in 84. Well, even Washington equals 49 as well with that Terry McLaurin breakdown. So you're getting the same numbers here. And Washington might equal 50 as well, if I remember correctly. Let me see. See, Washington equals 49 and 50. So with that last trending story, and these are political numbers right here as well. Politics equals 103 and 113. Look at Washington 130, like 13. You see Dallas has that 113, and there's that 49. There's that 13 that's like 113 with politics. You see that? Okay, so these same teams are kind of trending. Even the 49ers were kind of trending um, as Terry McLaurin of the Commanders. In the video I played, one of the YouTube shorts, they said they could possibly see him going to the 49ers. And who did they acquire not too long ago? Deebo Samuel from the 49ers. So we'll see what happens with the 49ers going forward. But back over here, well, since I'm off tabs here, let's pull this up. And you can see the Terry McLaurin This is the last video I dropped. And you could see how that was connected to Trump as well. You see that? Look at the dude's birthday, 15th day of the 9th month, when Donald Trump equals 59. You see Terrence 88 like Trump. He's requesting a trade. Is that how they stated it, though? Requested a trade. So, yeah, this is trending now. So, I'm going to leave it on those 88s. Remember, we are now in the 8th month. 88 is like 8. And we're going to come back to this Micah Parsons requested trade. And we may refer back to that other breakdown. What do you think the chances are Micah Parsons? Look at his last birthday, May 26th, the 146th day of the year. And that's Donald Trump's birthday, 146, the 14th day of the 6th month. And that Donald Trump birthday is not long after the Micah Parsons birthday. I think it's 19 days after. Look at that right there. Once again. He does got that 11 on his jersey. Remember, DC equals 11? Are you kidding me? Micah Parsons is born in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Like Kamala Harris. Don't forget, also born in Pennsylvania, Joe Biden. Remember Harris Biden? Kamala Harris is trending. Did it say she may be governor of California? Look, she was on the Stephen Colbert show, it looks like. Remember, that was all connected with Trump as well, man. And Trump had the situation with his ear, with the bang, bang, pow, pow. It's funny how we're trained to do that on YouTube. It's like, oh, you can't say certain things. Like, you're going to get more shadow banned. But look at this. That situation with his ear was in Pennsylvania. Micah Parsons born in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. With the Kamala connection, Trump beating out Kamala to be president. The Biden connection. That's solid. And this trade is requested. 68-day span from Micah Parsons' birthday to the trade request. Donald John Trump equals 68 in the language. Even 6 plus 8 is 14. NFL equals 14. Let's just throw that in there. Oops, I typed out Cowboys. NFL equals 4. NFL's got that 49 as well. And that 13. A lot of these numbers have been trending also. 32-day span, Hulk Hogan's death, and the Vince McMahon car crash, same day. To Vince McMahon's birthday, 32-day span. Vince McMahon now has the $3.2 billion net worth. I think Terry equals 32. And that connects, man, Terry's got that 49 as well. Like Terry Bollea, who is Hulk Hogan, or Terry McLaurin requesting that trade with the Commanders. Come on, man. And that 86, which is the 68 reflection. Come on, right? So I just wanted to bring that to you.
I wanted to be here. I did everything I could to show that I wanted to be a Cowboy and wear the star on my helmet. I wanted to play in front of the best
Why does this guy look like Sinbad up here?
fans in sports and make this America's team once again. The team my dad and I grew up cheering for in Pennsylvania. Unfortunately, this is the line. Unfortunately, I no longer want to be here. I no longer want to be held to closed-door negotiations without my agent. I no longer want shots taken at me for getting injured while laying it on the line for this organization, our fans, and my teammates. I no longer want narratives created and spread to the media about me.
Stephen Jones told us told Gavin Dawson, told the G-Bag Nation, told 105 The Fan, and everybody tuning in, and it's since gone viral, that, they don't drag out negotiations, and that 90% of what he said was in jerrying him when we all knew they had those conversations earlier this year.
As the drama unfolds, I can't stand these podcasters, these grown men who think the NFL's real. And they'll get all dramatic about the story. It's like, dude, do you watch soap operas also and you think the world's real? Come on, man. Come on, man. So let's look at Stephen Jones. That's Jerry Jones' son. Stephen Jones. His name keeps popping up. Notice how his birthday is 1 week after Donald Trump's birthday. Co-owner, executive vice president, CEO. So he's the eldest son of Cowboys owner. So it looks like he's set to kind of take the role, probably. They keep mentioning him here with this story also. But man, his birthday is 1 week after Trump. Come on, man. Is this him? Did he play at Arkansas? Does that look like him? Look at Stephen Jones, looks like a politician too. But man, this dude's birthday is 1 week after Trump's. Notice how he's 61 years old. Remember the Capitol riot, the 6th day of the first month? Eric Trump birthday, same day. Osha Vance, is that how you say it? JD Vance's wife, birthday, 6th day of the first month. Come on, man. Don't forget, Netflix and Hulk Hogan debuted WWE Raw that same day. Netflix debut WWE Raw. Look at that, 1/6 or the 6th day of the first month. Come on, man. And that Hulk Hogan got booed. Don't forget Donald John Trump. John equals 16 and 61. So these are facts that they give us. These are facts that they give us with these stories, okay? So I'm just I'm just spreading the word. And this is this player, if any player deserves to, on the world stage, get paid, it is this guy, because 26 years old and putting up sack numbers like that, in the same conversation as Reggie White, I mean, that's incredible. 52 and a half sacks for his career, drafted in 2021. That's pretty nice. And even mandatory mini camp in June with that Stephen Jones Trump birthday. Come on, man. I'm seeing here in the Associated Press article. So, I mean, that's the script. It's all connected to Trump again. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Come on, man. Birthday 19 days before Trump. What number was he drafted? 12th. Penn State. Drafted 12th. Didn't we have some 102s earlier? Like 12? Isn't that what we kicked off with? He almost had that 12 on his jersey now, didn't he? He was drafted 12th in 2021. Parsons 102 like 12. Cowboys 102 like 12. Don't forget, trade Cowboys and Parsons all have the 87. Micah Parsons 55 like request trade. You also get that 30 with Parsons and Cowboys. So once again, another story connected to Trump. So is the next big story gonna be Michael Jordan, or is it gonna be Donald Trump? Okay, there is a lot of Michael Jordan energy out there. There is a lot of Donald Trump energy. Remember trade TR, Trump TR as well. You know, maybe connecting with trade amongst other countries. I don't know. But everything looks like there's going to be some big Donald Trump news or big Michael Jordan news. I have no idea. So let's see what happens. I don't know if it's going to be soon, by the end of the year. There's been a lot of stories with Marcus. The name Marcus, which is Jordan's son's name. There's been tons of stuff connected to Michael Jordan. Even Gilbert Arenas with his illegal poker story. He played for the Washington Wizards. Michael Jordan played for the Washington Wizards. We'll see what happens, okay? I hope you think that that's a decent thumbnail. AI, whoever's out there. Shout out to you, Richard West. I appreciate you. Looking forward to your return. Cowboys star edge rusher Micah. Micah's kind of like Michael too, huh? Parsons requests trade and says team won't negotiate. This is Daily Decodes 812. Until next time.